Representative Darrell Issa of California, a Republican, came out today and was talking about some of what the Republican Party is doing in Congress. Now, they were talking about the oversight hearings that both houses are doing right now into Joe Biden, and was he actually in mental decline, and what should have been done, what could have been done, because of course they're looking into Joe Biden instead of trying to actually get anything done. They spent the previous 2 years trying to blame Joe Biden for some crimes that they never could prove, and now they want to say, well, he was mentally unfit the entire time and do all this. But he was talking about the outcome of this. And he said, well, this could lead to an amendment to the 25th Amendment. And what's he talking about? Well, first of all, you can't amend an amendment. A new amendment would just supersede the previous one. It would be the 28th Amendment, 29th if you believe that the Equal Rights Amendment was actually ratified. That is still a sticking point. But anyway, this amendment would somehow change the ability of Congress and or the Supreme Court to remove the President of the United States should there be signs of cognitive decline or other issues like that. Now, the language isn't even written. Like, there is no substance there. They said they're in the learning stages, but they're trying to spin this oversight they're doing as a potential way of, we're going to come up with something. And that's what they do. They try to excuse away everything they're doing. Now, going back to this possible amendment, will it lead anywhere? No. Why? They don't have the votes in Congress, and they wouldn't get it through 75% of the states, which is, I believe, 38. Now, that might change depending on what they said. But what are they looking at doing? Potentially changing how the 25th Amendment currently works, where it takes the vice president and the cabinet to inform Congress that the president is unfit to execute the duties of being president, and then Congress holds a vote, and I believe it's 2/3 of Congress has to agree to remove the president, and the vice president becomes president. They would want to make it so Congress could initiate those proceedings, or maybe the Supreme Court, giving some weight to the other branches. Now, it's not going to happen. I don't see any way that it could happen. But also, Republicans are short-sighted. They're trying to say, well, look at Biden, look at how bad he was. If they were to somehow rush and get this through, what could happen if in the midterms Democrats take over? Like, it's looking like they could. They could turn around and say, well, Donald Trump is unfit. This is a change that doesn't need to happen. This is more distraction from the things they are not getting done. But they're trying to make it look like they're doing anything, all while accomplishing nothing. And they're trying to find solutions to problems that don't need fixed.